Whether you're 100% Filipino or culturally ambiguous like myself, bringing a disposable aluminum tray filled with lumpia to a party will make you more popular than Manny Pacquiao at a Jollibee in Daly City. Today I'm going to show you a super simple recipe and an easy hack to make a lot of lumpia. To start, we're going to grind some pork tenderloin I got from the Jeff Bezos store. If you prefer to eat the rich with your lumpia, then get your meat from somewhere else. We're going to cut this piggy into even cubes before we toss it on a sheet pan to put in the freezer to chill. While that chills, we can start on our veg. Take out a food processor. You can do this by hand too, but we're doing it the efficient way today. Toss in your carrots and blend until we get some smaller chunks. Then toss in your coarsely cut ginger. Add in green onion and garlic and let this thing rip. Once everything is minced, we can remove and set to the side. Then we're going to add in some roughly cut cabbage and we're going to do the same thing. Take that out and put it in the same bowl that you have your carrot mixture in. Then take out your meat grinder. But what if you don't have a meat grinder? Or, I don't know, let's say hypothetically you have a meat grinder attachment, but you're leaving for a road trip tomorrow at like 5 a.m., so you started filming super late, and because you were in such a rush, you forgot to chill the meat and the grinder attachment, and the meat is just getting stuck in the extruder? Well, if that hypothetically were to happen to you, you could just audible to the same food processor you use the veggies for, and you won't even have to dirty another dish in the first place. So yeah, just pulse the meat until it is a perfect ground pork consistency. Now we're going to mix that ground pork with our minced veggies and add our soy sauce. Listen to that. I always cook a small bit to check for seasoning. Needs a bit more salt. Add one whisked egg and save some. I'll show you what we do with that later. Now that the filling is done, we can start peeling our lumpia wrappers. I've always used this brand. Go to a local Asian grocery if you can, and just get to peeling. Since I'm located in the Bay, this is how I learned to roll lumpia. First, you want to grab a bit of the filling, put it in the wrapper, tuck as you go, lick to seal, and then you want to seal it with your lighter. Just grab it and... Just kidding, JK, JK, JK. What I actually do is fill a piping bag or Ziploc with the lumpia filling. Overlap around 10 of these wrappers so there's a 2-inch gap of space between them. I'll show you why that's important in a sec. You see, where I think most recipes lack efficiency is that they roll each lumpia individually. No hate, there's 100 different ways to skin a cat. But what we're going to do is pipe our filling on that 2-inch space, then rotate our board and roll these long-ass lumpia logs. At this point, use the remainder of that egg that you saved with a little bit of water, and this is going to be our binder to seal these lumpia. We're going to get 3 lumpia per each log, which is going to 3x our lumpia workflow. After cutting into thirds, we could just fry these bad boys until they're golden brown. But hey, what happens if you don't want to eat 45 lumpia for your girl dinner? No problemo. Just place on a sheet tray and flash freeze before putting into a Ziploc bag. The best part about rolling lumpia like this is the crispy pork ends you get from the filling being directly exposed to the hot oil. Smaller lumpia means more crispy ends, which is my favorite part. Listen to that crunch and look at these nods of approval. But hey, if you don't eat pork and want something Mexican, watch these shrimp tacos I made.